My name's Mike. I'm the service manager here at the Lancaster branch of Akita Pest Control, and today I'm going to go over how to set up and in place mouse traps in your house. So I heard there's a mouse in your house, and you want to kill that mouse. Well, this is the best tool for the job. This is a Victor mouse snap trap. Everyone's seen one of these before. These things have been around pretty much unchanged for a very, very long time because they're one of the most effective ways to kill mice quickly. They're very easy to set up. What you'll do is you pull back the arm here, take this, put it into the trigger, pull up just slightly until you feel tension. As you feel tension, it's set, and as long as your hand isn't in this area here. So what I was saying was you don't want to put your fingers in this area here because this is where the actual thing will come down and snap you. But as long as you stay away from that yellow trigger, these things are perfectly safe. So now you have your set mouse trap, right? Where do you want to put it? Where you want to put it is up against the baseboard somewhere where you know mice are traveling. One of the ways you know mice are traveling in an area is the obvious one if there's droppings along the trail. Or if there's a hole in this corner and there's a hole in that corner, there's probably a good chance that they're using this baseboard here to get around. So, where do you want to put it? You want to put it up against the baseboard with the trigger in their line of travel. Because a lot of times, what they'll do is they'll run down the baseboard and they won't really see this is here to avoid it. They'll run right into it and you'll catch one that way. More than one trap in a row is always good too, because as they do learn that the trap is in this area, they'll know to avoid this one, they'll run right into this one. They have good memories, like the rats in the maze with the cheese. So you set your traps, you put them along the baseboards like I told you, and you're still not catching the mice. One other thing you can try and do is lure them to the traps. What we use to do so is called Provoke. It's a professional mouse attractant, but you can also just use peanut butter, little pieces of burnt bacon, cheese, anything that a mouse would like to eat, or even nesting material like cotton or pillow stuffing. So a lot of times it's a lot easier to bait these before you set them down, but if you're careful, you can do this while they're set. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Do a little bit with your finger, very, very gently. So you forget that. Don't bait it while it's set. Make sure you bait it while it's unset because it's a little bit dangerous to touch that yellow trigger while it's set. That's all it takes, and that's probably still a little bit too much. All you want is a little bit of something to attract them there. And once it's on there, you can go ahead and set it as normal. Flip her over, put her right back against the baseboard. Now, if you do use peanut butter or other food stuff, the idea here is to remember is you're not trying to feed them, because the mouse trap will catch one, but then the rest of it, after it's caught one, the other mice will come and eat whatever the bait is. So you just want to put a little bit there, just enough to attract them. So one of the reasons why they run along baseboards like that is because they have very poor vision. They kind of run by sense. So they use the baseboard kind of as like a guide on where they want to go. They usually like to travel in straight lines, which is another reason why you don't see them too often in the middle of the floor. They're usually skirting behind stuff, trying to hide, usually running along baseboards or other, man-made lines. This video is more focused on mice and mice traps, but what we also have is the big brother of that one, which is a big rat snap trap. And just for fun, we're going to show you how to set this one up and how powerful this one is. This is definitely not one you want to mess around with because this one will break fingers. Set up a lot the same way. Baseboard. Now, watch what it does to this Sharpie pen. Ouch! So wow, that was fun. And now you know a little bit about how to set up mouse traps. Remember, sometimes you can take care of things inside your house by yourself, but if it ever gets to be too much for you to handle or you don't want to risk all this stuff happening to you, go ahead and give Akita a call and come out and give you a hand. Thank you. So what are we doing actually?